Welcome to Barnstable Today. I'm Nick Cortez. Just a reminder that full-length meetings, special events, and every program we air here on Channel 18 can be viewed online. You can find it all in the town's video archives at town.barnstable.ma.us. Now, even though the summer is slowly slipping away, if you're a hockey fan on Cape Cod, this might be the best time of the year. The 2009-2010 International Junior Hockey League champion Cape Cod Cubs are back for a second season at the Hyannis Youth and Community Center. And at least in the early going, the club seems to be poised to make another dominating run to its second consecutive title. The Cubs' official home opener is Saturday, September 18th. But you can see the team on home ice this Saturday as they play a special game versus local public safety officials to honor the victims of the September 11th, 2001 attacks. So to get you ready for the return of one of the best junior hockey teams on the East Coast, we sat down with Cubs coach Dan Hodge for a preview of the new season. Dan, thanks so much for being back on the show.
Anytime. It's a great show. I like watching it in the morning.
Well, Dan, talk to me a little bit about what the 2010 Cape Cod Cubs are looking like. Obviously, you can't do much better than how you got off to a start in the debut season last year. I know you've played a couple of games already, so tell us what you're seeing.
Well, yeah, we're 3-0. We won 3 games last weekend in a league showcase. Basically, we're as talented. We're not as talented as we were last year, but as talented as we were last year, we're that much deeper this year. Players, I think we're a better team this year, all around. From goaltending to defense to offense, I think we'll be another good solid team this year. So I'm really looking forward to the season.
I know that for all the good players that you had last year, there were 2 or 3 that really sort of rose above the rest. At this early point in the season, have you identified who a couple of those kids might be?
Yeah, we've got a bunch really. Like I said, we're one of those. We're a lot of parity on the team. A lot of guys can score goals when we need it. We got Dennis Katchen was back from last year, back on the team this year. We got Dimitri Antipin, Nikita Goronastev. We've got a couple local guys, Logan Brown, Adam Scudder, a guy that played New Jersey last year, Logan Phillips. So we've got guys that can really put the puck on net and that can really play. And defensively, we're going to be strong. But I'm looking forward to those guys really putting some goals in the net and providing a great product on the ice.
Hearing those names, obviously the international flair of the Cape Cod Cubs definitely continues.
Yeah, we've got a few more countries represented this year. We've got Sweden, Switzerland. We got a lot of Canadians. We got a couple kids, a couple Native American kids on our team. We're really looking forward to broadening our horizons as we go forward.
Now, with the rest of the league, I wonder how much international recruiting is being done now. I think that obviously you set the standard in terms of bringing in kids from all over the place who want to play here. Do you find as you're beginning to play more that other teams are sort of taking that up as well?
Yeah, a lot like the Boston Blackhawks, the team we played last year. We had a lot of good games with last year. We played them Friday night and we played them Saturday next to the 18th for our home opener. I've heard they've had a lot more Russian recruiting this year. So we'll see. It should be a good test for us, and we're looking forward to getting to playing them again.
Tell us a little bit about some of your local kids, because I've been being told as the preseason was getting going that you have more local kids this year, and obviously we have great hockey fans here on the Cape and great hockey players that come out of local high schools.
Yeah, we got a kid, Logan Brown, who played at Nauset, was a leading scorer at Nauset. They had a great year last year at the high school. He's been recruited by UMass Amherst, and he's taken a year off to try to get himself, play a little more hockey and play a lot of games. You got guys like Greg Lynch, Adam Scudder. Adam Scudder played in Winston School. He's a Barnstable kid. Greg Lynch from Nauset. Joe Madden from Nauset. Josh Hammond, who played for us last year, local kids. Of course, we have Jeff Irving. Everyone knows Jeff Irving. Everyone calls him Lumpy. He's the town. He's basically the town mayor. I think he'll be running for mayor when he's done playing. But we've got the local flavor is definitely another. Like last year, we were so blessed with the guys like Corbin Fries and Mike Donahue, guys that really stuck to it and kept our guys feeling good and made them feel welcome. These guys are doing the same thing, and it's been like Logan Brown is housing two Russian kids at his house. I mean, that just helps. That just shows the kind of character they have, and we're just really lucky to have them.
That's great to hear, and I'm sure that they're going to be faces and names that a lot of people recognize, and a lot of people are going to want to come and see this year. Let's talk a little bit about your style of play and your coaching style. Obviously, it's characterized, I think, by a lot of goals being scored. You told me you scored something like 22 or 23 goals in 3 games, which even at an elite junior level, that's a lot of goals to score in a game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely like scoring more goals than our opponents do. I mean, obviously that's the key to hockey. But I think coming with that, you got to play strong defense. I think my philosophy is strong defense promotes offense. We have to be, and you got to be going all the time. You can't sit back. Can't wait for the other guy to do it. You've got to be first on the puck. You've got to, when we have the puck, they don't. That's what I tell the guys. Sure. And we, the more time we have the puck, the less time they have a chance to score. So I want puck control. I want the guys to work hard. And and besides being good hockey players, they got to be good people off the ice. And we got to have kids. This is a young program. We want to make sure that our team, not only are they proud of us in the standings, but they're proud of us in the community.
Well, one way. Well, you know what? I would say this. Since you guys have been here, you've done a lot to get involved in this community and really become a part of the fabric of the town of Barnstable with hockey clinics and different special games and things like that throughout the season. There's actually one coming up this Saturday. It's a September 11th commemorative game. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of I was just telling the guys on the ice, a lot of the guys weren't old enough really to understand. They were maybe some of the guys were 6, 7, 8 years old at the time. They didn't really understand what was going on. So I tell the guys, this is a very special occasion for us because we're honoring the firemen and the policemen that lost their lives in that day. And I lost some friends in that day. So it's special to me. And the guys, it's one of those things where we're looking forward to honoring not only our local policemen, but policemen, state, countrywide, and just hopefully we can raise some good money. It goes to a good cause. It goes to the foundations that are set up, and we definitely want everyone in the city to come out and support the team, obviously support the cause more than the team. That day is more about the cause.
Tell us a little bit about the game, though. Is it the Cubs versus different members of firefighters, police, and things like that?
Yeah, I believe that it's going to be our Cubs team against 3 factions. The local police have a team, the state police have a team, and the fire department has a team. So it's going to be it's basically the battle of badges against the Cubs. So we're, I believe Bobby Fairley may be here. Guys, obviously we're going to have a great. It's going to be a great night. But we have business to take care of Friday night against the Blackhawks. But that night should be a great night for everyone involved.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the home opener here in Hyannis. Certainly everybody's looking forward to seeing the Cubs back here on home ice. Tell us a little bit about where, when, and how much in order to be there.
Oh, it's going to be, again, next year, just like last year, $5 ticket. The game's at 7 o'clock on September 18th, next Saturday. Again, it's our first game. We want everyone. We had such great fan support last year, and we just want everyone to come back out. Again, it's going to be a great product. We're looking forward to the kids come here because part of the draw to come to Hyannis is the fans. Kids come to the games and. Other teams, like we got kids like Logan Phillips who played in New Jersey last year, guys who played at other teams that hear about how many fans we have. When you got 800 to 1,000 fans in this building, it's rocking, and it really, it's a home ice advantage for us, and we really enjoy having the people here, and it's just great to have the community support us.
Well, for more on the Cubs, including the roster, stats, and schedules, visit the International Junior Hockey League's website at www.ijhl.us. And for information on Cubs home games and everything else going on at the HYCC, check out the town's website and follow the link to the HYCC page. One additional note to pass along, the Cubs are still looking for a few families to host some of the team's international players. If you're interested in becoming a host family, contact Glenn Carey at Glenn, that's Glenn with 2 N's, at CapeCodJRCubs.com. Well, that's all for now. I'm Nick Cortez, and we'll see you next time on Barnstable Today.